I'm holding in my hand an incredible teaching called 7 Secrets from 7 Men who knew how to obtain miracles. Wisdom is the study of difference. Wisdom is the ability to recognize difference. Difference in a moment, difference in an environment, difference in an opportunity. One of the keys we see in a blind man, Bartimaeus, who cried out, "Jesus, thou Son of David, have mercy on me." And the people did not brag on him for calling out to Jesus. In fact, the Bible said, they said, "Shut up. Be quiet. This is a special time. You don't matter." The Bible said he cried out the louder. Those without your pain will not understand your goals. Those without your pain will not understand your goals. Those who disagree with your goals will be adversarial towards your decisions. Those who do not agree with your goals will become adversarial toward your decisions. I don't care if you're a pastor of a church. If somebody on your staff does not agree with your goals, they will disagree with all your decisions because they do not know the purpose and where your goals are. Same thing in your home as a father. Until the family knows your goals and agree with them, they will not agree with your decisions. Bartimaeus was persistent. He knew what he wanted. He knew who had what he wanted. 3, he determined to move passionately toward the miracle. He got what he wanted. The Bible's full of people who needed miracles, didn't know how to get them. One group dropped a man through the rooftop right in the middle of Jesus' teaching just to get the attention of Jesus. Do you need a miracle? Do you need a miracle? Then observe the success of those who have received their miracle. Elisha was a fascinating protege of the prophet Elijah. Now, theologians said that he served Elijah, that he washed his hands, more or less carried his briefcase for over 20 years, stayed attentive to Elijah. He kept saying, "I want what's in you. In fact, I want a double portion of what's inside of you. I love what you have so much, I want God to bless me with double." The school of the prophets watched him from afar. And one day Elijah said, "I'm going over here, but you can't go. I don't need you there. Maybe I don't have enough money to pay you." And Elisha said, "Where you go, I'm going to go. I'm going to be where you are. I'm going to stay close to you." Elisha knew what he wanted, and he knew how to receive it. He knew how to honor the path of miracles, and he stayed close to a man who God respected. It's not enough to know people who respect God. You got to know some people who God respects, who God honors their request in talking to them. What happened? You know what happened. You know what happened. Elisha got a double portion. And when Elijah went to be with God, the mantle falls to the ground. He picks it up. He goes to the Jordan, swings it over, and Jordan open. Why? He knew how to get miracles from God. There's 3 parts. There's 7 secrets from the 7 men in this teaching that I want to send to you, but there's 3 parts that's important. Number 1, do you qualify for a miracle? It's not enough to need one. Do you qualify for a miracle? Are you ready to trust an instruction from a man of God? A lot of people like to leave a man of God out of the equation. God's talking to me directly. God's telling me everything to do. A lady came to me one time after church and she said, "I need finances." She said, "I can't pay my bills, etc., etc." I said, "Well, can I give you some counsel?" She said, "God teaches me." I said, then why did you tell me about your money problem? If God's teaching you, why you come to me for money? If you and God got your own thing going, well, I don't need to be in the equation. Why'd you come to me? Go back to God and ask him what to do next. If you leave a man of God out of the equation, it's very possible that you will miss your miracle. Let me show you why. What helped Naaman get a miracle? Naaman was a man who was an Assyrian general covered with leprosy. And he overheard his little handmaiden say, there's a prophet named Elisha, and people are getting all kind of miracles through him. He learned that information didn't only come from above. Information can come from beneath your status. She was the handmaiden. She was the housekeeper. He was the Assyrian general. But he knew how to receive information no matter where it came from. No matter who it came from. He knew how to receive knowledge, how to receive encouragement, how to receive information. You've got to be willing to hear whoever God has chosen to use. And Elisha's servant came out and he said, the prophet said to tell you to go dip in Jordan 7 times. He was so angry. He took off and went back home, and the little woman said, if he'd have told you to do something great, you'd have done it. If he'd asked you for a lot of money, he'd have done it, but he rejected your money. He just said, go dip in Jordan. And when he did, he got the miracle. Follow the cotton-picking instruction of a man of God. Follow the instruction. Follow the instruction. Don't get creative. I know he said this, but let's do it this way. It's how the disciples got their fish. Jesus said, fish on the other side of the boat. 7 secrets from 7 men who knew how to obtain miracles from God.